welcome to episode 49 of the Youth Squad Legends series with Chesterfield. You all might be asking the same question, why on earth has it taken so long for this episode to drop? Long story, sit down, I'm about to explain. So I've been considering maybe ending Youth Squad Legends after this series. That might sound crazy, but for the success of the channel, from a financial standpoint and a creative standpoint, I think it might be time to move on. Although nothing is confirmed just yet. When we got to last weekend, I did want to try and start testing out new career mode saves, new career mode ideas, which led me to updating the game. And updating the game caused some rate chaos. All my saves completely deleted. Every single last one. I'm not gonna lie, when I realised the situation, a bit of poo came out. However, even though I don't look it, I am quite a sensible person when it comes to YouTube. And I thankfully had an external backup of the Chesterfield save over on CM Tracker. Genuinely, that site has saved Youth Squad Legends. It was from the start of this season, so what I've had to do in the days that followed is replicate every single game, every single scoreline, goal score, assist maker, transfer that I could possibly replicate to make sure that we've got some level of continuity between episode 48 and 49, which we have done to like 95% success rate. Eagle-eyed amongst you might realise that we've got a different opponent in the FA Cup 5th round. We were playing against Aston Villa, we're now playing against Leyton Orient. No complaints there, should be an easier tie on paper. Then we get to the work this week. We're on title update 14. The gameplay is significantly different, so that comes with a new slider setup, and also every single mod needed to be updated. A pain in the backside itself. But with all that said and done, we're back on February the 26th, 2028, with all of the important statistics from this season accurate. Crisis averted. Moral of the story, always carry backups. Seems so long ago, but last episode we did not score with Rishi Panda, which means that we're gonna have to take an overall from one of our other players. That might be difficult. I think today we'll go for Pavel Stanic. Let that be the final time that we need to reduce a player's overall, because right here is the big moment, the big opportunity for Rishi Panda. Opponent analysis, Leyton Orient playing a 4-2-3-1 wide, 63 attack, 69 midfield, 68 defense, tactical preset of Swiss. Surround him with absolute quality and just pray that it's enough. No, bro, why is the scoreboard wrong? Oh, I hate it. I absolutely hate updating mods. It's a good job that we had to reset anyway because none of my settings saved. Really helpful there. Cheers, lads. Honestly, does anything in this game save properly? When it does save, it just gets deleted. What is happening? Are you f***ing serious?
FC25 is a flawless game that cannot be critiqued in any way, shape or form. Oh!
Alright, we go again. Surround Panda with quality. All it takes is one good pass through, one good run, one sweet strike of the football. Jam's on the run, Panda in front of him. I mean, that's just a terrible pass, mate. Go, go, go! Go, Panda! In the middle! Just open, wait for the ball. Yep, there you go.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
We build up with this talented midfield again. Smeaton moves it onto the left-hand side. Limsocker into Jam. Smeaton is just surveying the situation. Try and give Panda some kind of chance. Leyton Orient on the other end of the pitch. Go to square the ball. It's a big block by Billy Blissett. Alfie Hanford comes out. Someone else has blocked it. Probably Raw Killen. Scoreline's 0-0. That's the most important thing. We've got to be careful. We can't be treating Leyton Orient like a joke. That's rich coming from someone who's playing a musician as a striker. Limsocker bobbing on weaving, but he can only go so far. Referee pulls it back for a free kick. Good chance to get the blue shirts in the box. Jam into Panda. Can he turn? Nope. We are gonna have to spoon feed this goal. I don't trust him to turn a defender. Brilliant by Raw Killen. Leyton Orient trying their best to spoil the party. Andrea Corbelli, yes! There's a ball. Panda right side of the defender. He doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the pace. Pathetic. Second half begins. Keep your faith. in Rishi Panda. Limsucker's down! That's a penalty! We're giving the penalty kick! Does this even count? It's so cheap. It's Rishi Panda! Now, I have judged that to absolute perfection, and he still f***ing missed it. Seriously, how have we not scored with perfect composure there, Rishi? I'm jeopardising my 6th round spot for this. Just 2 wins away from a memorable trip to Wembley. Smeaton quick to press. As Billy Bliss, he's had a great game, tries to play it through there to Corbelli. Now then, is there a pathway? Great pass! It's Rishi Panda! Yes! Game over! Last minute of normal time. Get in there! I write my own scripts. Thanks to that goal, no more players will have an overall reduction. Smeaton wins it. Just see out the rest of the time. It's Chesterfield 1, Leyton Orient 0. That hits way more than a bog-standard championship game. We are 1 win away from a FA Cup semi-final with a championship Chesterfield. Oh, we celebrate the Panda performance. Yes, we do. Never to play again, but he's not going to be sold either. He's going to have his seat at the SMH Stadium to watch some history unfold. We've got a lovely match here in the championship. Chesterfield 3rd place, Ipswich 4th. Because of the save being deleted, there has been quite a significant shift in the table. Burnley have ran away with it. Leeds United in 2nd place, still very much catchable. Kind of fancy us to go up through the playoffs. Let's have a look at the opponent analysis. 4-2-3-1 wide. They've got an 87 overall attack. That's going to be very difficult to contain. Tiki-taka football. Big Kyo Tanson's up there for us today. Let's see how these sliders stack up in the rain. Smeaton's picked out a pass there wonderfully to Ruocco. Enos Jam lurking edge of the box, but won't get a shooting opportunity. Latortu arriving! That would have been a nice moment for a fan favourite. Both teams stroking this ball around quite comfortably, as you'd expect from 3rd and 4th in the table. What I am worried about today is that we're facing up against 11 prime athletes. From a physical point of view, we simply can't compete, and losing the ball in that kind of situation is going to be really dangerous, because only Jam will be able to catch up. Transition's going to be an absolute nightmare for us. We have to keep the ball and keep it very well. It's not really in line with my approach to FC25, so we're going to change the tactics slightly. Tactical preset tiki-taka. Focus on short passing. Focus on keeping it safe. Problem is, these players were never really designed to do this. They don't do dull, but we're asking them to do dull. Somebody Youngen's got an injury, but he's still flying down the left-hand side. Drop it off to Ruocco. Crosses are not good in this update, so we'll use Enos Jam edge of the box, and that long shot at least challenges the goalkeeper. Somebody Youngen's still hobbling around. Can't recover from that first half injury and will need to be substituted. We'll do it after this mesmeric run by Mezen Enos. He's on his way into the box, and the shot goes wide. Seems very anti-football, but they're so quick at breaking lines and just ripping my defenders up. It is absolutely needs must. Got to get Shering Pem involved in some capacity. Smeaton doesn't go for the standing tackle. That's going to open it up for them. That's all that they needed. Jack Clark, top corner. I've no idea why Smeaton didn't stick a foot out there. Surely he can react quick enough. Any kind of touch slows down the Ipswich attack. I tell you what, if it's these two teams in the playoff final, it is going to be a proper sweat fest. Or they could just kill me passing the ball as quick as that. Take your choice, lads. I personally prefer the first option. Unfortunately, the substitutions have come a little bit too late here for Chesterfield. We are paying the price. Still making chances. Got to be positive about that. It's not been a one-way street. You can see what we're building, but we're having to heavily rely on Jam to bring the strength. Oh, Varane! Varane has taken down Pem in the box. And with someone like Smeaton over it instead of Rishi Panda, this is going back of the net. Yes, consolation. Probably what we deserved on the balance of play. There's no time left to take the ball and attempt an equaliser, but there's hope there. If we do meet them in the playoff final, there's a game plan and we can execute it.
Welcome to Yuko Ike's Haiku Chronicles with your host, Yuko Ike.
Okay, Google! Okay, Google! Okay, Google, shut up! Okay, Google! Please, stop the music! Only a bruised shoulder there for Sombat Youngen, so he will be back next week. But in the meantime, we'll miss away against Coventry City. The opponent analysis has them in a 4-2-3-1 wide. Patreon player Newell plays for them in central attacking midfield, Swiss-style football. Stamina depletion is a real thing in this update, so we'll have to get used to a lot more rotation in the side. This is a much slower game where my midfielders can breathe a little bit and Jam can get on the ball, start dictating, mixing people, spinning around. Enos Jam, wonderful run, would have been amazing to put the cherry on top, finishing that bottom corner. What do we do if we get into the Premier League and Enos Jam can't continue these incredible, marauding runs that just set us up for goals all the time? Shering Pem, nice balance, stayed on his feet, 1-0 Chesterfield. Whatever challenge is up there in the top flight, I want it. I want to have a relegation scrap with the Youth Squad Legends team before I call an end to this series. Will it be Give It to Jam and Vibes? Possibly, because Enos Jam just has the ability to produce magic anytime he's on the ball. Into the second half, 1-0 up. And I've just noticed that they are not playing Newell. I've also just noticed that we're not leading anymore. How rude of them to quickly change the situation in this match. I didn't even bed into the second half yet, but I have now. Well done, Shering Pem. Billy Blissett, big studs. I absolutely love it. I love Billy Blissett to death. Bang average footballer, 100% commitment. That kind of drive will take you a very long way. Hanford out, well played. It's Enos Jam down the left. Pem really strong, trying to find the hat-trick, could drop to Penson. Time, let's slow it all down. Coventry City have had a good 5-10 minutes. So Alfie Hanford keeps the ball for a little bit, just puts everybody into position and pushes the team up by about 5 yards. Lim Soccer being slippery down the left-hand side, hugging the touchline. Delivery to the back post is spot on. Would Penson have put in an opportunity like that in previous episodes? Probably so. Gotta get used to how end-to-end these games can become. Thankfully, we have a super composed midfield that, takes the sting out of the game. Your full-time result here, Coventry 1, Chesterfield 2. That good result will set us up perfectly to smash bottom place Stoke City, another 4-2-3-1 wide team who have not tasted victory in the last 5 matches. Tactical preset, we're talking wing play. It's a very rare Kenneth Pedrero sighting as he gets a golden opportunity to bag some goals. Andrew Sorriman taking his time will finally get the run from the Turtle. We could potentially set this up to Enos Jam. Chips it into the box. The marking is awful. That would have been a very pretty goal. Back in the day, Pedrero did look more comfortable as a lone striker. Obviously, he went out to Mansfield for a year, had to play in a 2-striker setup where he struggled, but if he grabs this chance by the scruff of its neck, could be a coming-of-age story. It is still the one position in this team that has all the question marks attached. We don't know what the future holds for strikers in Chesterfield colours, and the door is slightly ajar for a special kind of forward. This right-hand side has already covered a tremendous amount of ground. You've got to respect the work ethic in both Latortu and Sorriman. Gives us a way different profile to the skillful nature of the left-hand side, where Iwako now wants to deliver something back post. Oh, it's Pedrero right underneath it. Come on. I knew that they nerfed headers, but this is absolutely appalling. Well done, Christy Mayer. Here's Andrew Sorriman. Great delivery there, Pedrero. Another chance goes begging. I think it's actually bounced off him for the goal kick. You will not get many of these opportunities, Sunshine. This one is unfortunately unravelling before your very eyes. Half-time 0-0, let's bring on Shering Pem. The kid simply shouldn't be this effective. 68 overall as a striker, 5 overall below Kjartansson, 4 below Pedrero. But it's all numbers at the end of the day. The numbers don't matter if he finds the back of the net. I think we need to bring in some more midfield control. Bloody Shabba off for Rob Smeaton is the obvious answer. Smeaton's pressing game has come on leaps and bounds. How about that for a find? It is Shering Pem like it normally is, getting that vital goal 11 minutes to the end. TT substitutions come up trumps. Wonderful ball. Didn't need to change his stride whatsoever. Shering Pem, you beauty. I did expect more opportunities to fall to our players, but Stoke City, to their credit, have defended quite well and made the game awkward for Chesterfield. However, that class that has got us to third place in the table is just about to help us out in this game. Also, it's a game where Enos Jam couldn't run at that defence because of how well packed out the midfield of Stoke City's was. It just goes to show, without that chance creation, without that thrust, games become a much different kettle of fish. Full time, Chesterfield 1, Stoke City 0. That's where we're going to call an end to this episode of Youth Squad Legends. It is great to be back. I would love to play a 5th or even a 6th game today, but I do think it might be a good decision to pace myself a little bit and ensure that there's another Youth Squad Legends video in a few days' time. Let's say Tuesday or Wednesday. This has been Cutsy. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, then please give the video a like. If you're not subscribed around here yet, then press the red box down below and hit the bell icon for mobile notifications. A big thanks to everybody on the right hand side supporting me financially on Patreon. You can too with the link down in the description box below. Cheers to all of you watching this episode in, episode out. I thank you all for your patience whilst we've had to rebuild the save. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.